So let's try another Leetcode problem, number 43, multiply strings. So we are given two non-negative integers, num1 and num2, for example here, and we are going to return the multiplication of these two numbers and convert it to string, but we cannot use the built-in big integer or convert the input to integer directly. For Python, we cannot use int directly. Yeah, except for int, we're gonna use some like a string to integer method or integer to string method to get the result. So I want to define two functions to solve this problem. So I will define a string to int. So this means, yeah, if you give me a string, I will get an int outside. So this is one function. For this function, I can turn these two strings to the integers, yeah, respectively. And I will define another function int to string because this is for getting the result. If I turn this number like here 1, 2, 3 to int, and this number 4, 5, 6 to int, and times them, get this int. After that, I want to get this int to the string. So here I will put n. So for the, yeah, I will use n. This n means string, and here this n is integer. I will still use this n to return my result. So here are two functions. Now I want to get my result. Yeah. So the result should equals to string to int nums1. So this is an integer, and nums2 and num2. After I get an integer, I want to have my string result. So the result should be int to string. Yeah, I want to put my int. So the result is int. So its result is here. So this result is converted to string. After that, I need to return the result. So this is basically what I'm going to do. So first of all, let's turn the string like 1, 2, 3 to an integer. In Python, we can use odd method to turn the string to int. Yeah. We're gonna first define a variable result. This is inside. It is still okay. This is outside the global variable. It doesn't matter because this is the local variable result, and we are going to check this string while, yeah, because we are going to turn this string to an integer. So while let me check. We are going to use let me use a for method because we basically gonna loop through one by one and get the result. So here I want to use a for method for I in range. So inside here I will use a s variable as string. S and result should plus the number. So as I said, I will use odd this number. So I don't need to use for I in range for say in string, and the result should plus odd say. Let's say odd say. For example, this is a odd one. It is some integer, and minus odd 0. Yeah, we don't care what is the number of this odd say, like odd 1, 2. We just need to use this formula to get the result. For example, this is a string 1, odd c minus odd 0, it is still integer 1. And before that, the result should equals result times 10 plus here. Yeah, because for example, this one, if we only have one number, it is 1, it is okay. But what about we have a number like 1, 2, 3? We first get the 1. After 1, we get 2. 1 times 10, so we get the result 12. When it goes to 3, it is 120 times this number 3, because this is an integer. Yeah. Now I think we can return the result. So this is basically how to convert a string to integer. It's similar like reverse an integer for the previous Leetcode problems. Yeah. And now let's convert an integer like this one. If this is an integer, we will convert this integer to a string. Yeah. It's still the same. So as we are going to convert integer to string, so here the result will be an empty string. So this is for easy calculation. I can also define a result as 0 first, but that doesn't matter. I will use an empty string. Yeah. So the result will be empty string, and while there is a still number, it means this n is not equal to 0, while still n is a positive number. I think, yeah, so the numbers inside consist of digits only. Yeah, I think it's always be positive integers. It didn't say, yeah, non-negative. It means always be positive and 0. Yeah, so this is why we can use it. Yeah, use it easily to solve the problem. So while n, so our result should equals to something. For example, I want to get the number 8 first, because here it is an integer, and then another 8, and then 0, because I want to get this integer. Yeah, normally. So I want to get the first digit from the right to the left, and then the second. Yeah. So it means finally I need to plus the result. But before that, I need to use some calculations. As I said before, here we will use the character calculators. Yeah. So this is another Python method. Just you can use this method to convert an integer to what? Convert an integer to the character. Yeah. So for example, here is 8. What about we use the character? Yeah, here is we need to use this character n modular 10. So if this n modular 10, it means here is 8. Yeah, right. So this is 8, and we want to convert this 8 to a string 8. So how to convert? Because here is only a number 8. Yeah, the value is not enough. We have to add something. So how to add something? We need to add another odd. What about another odd? We need to add the odd 0. Yeah, odd 0 means some number is big enough, and plus this number, when converted to string, it means it's the string 8. Yeah, I didn't remember what's the result of odd 0. It is like 57 or something. 57 plus 8, it means 65, and then convert this integer to character. It is a character 8. Yeah. First one, we got the character 8, and plus the result is empty, so we get 8. Yeah. So what about the next one? Next one, the n should be divided by 10. Yeah. N divided by 10, we got this result. Yeah. And then we got another 8. When we got another 8, it should plus the previous result. Yeah. So it is 88. What about another one? Yeah, we just plus all of them. What we should return is we just need to return the result. So this is another string. So here we need to consider if the result is 0. Yeah, what if the result is 0 when you convert it? Yeah, when you convert it to 0, what you will return? So this n is 0, so you will return an empty string. But for the calculation, as we know, even it is an integer 0. For math, we need to convert it to a string, a character 0, but not an empty string. Yeah. So how should we do that? We just need to check. Yeah, return result if result. Else, if it is an empty string, we need to return a character 0. Yeah. Now let me run it to check if there are any mistakes. So here I did something wrong. Expected string. Yeah, so this odd should be a string. I cannot use the integer directly. If it is an integer, why do I need to use odd? Yeah, so here should be the same. Let me delete it and try again. Yeah, as you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to check if it can pass all the testing cases and to prove everything is right. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty fast and it passed all the testing cases. So for solving this kind of math problem, basically we want to put the complex problem into simple ones, like we need to write some simple functions. These functions are similar as reverse an integer. Yeah, just here is a string to integer and integer to string. There's no difference. And for the time complexity, it's also easy to analyze because it is just the length of the number, length of the string. So the length of the string is 100. 200. So the time complexity is just on. Yeah, because for this numbers calculation, it is just similar to O1. We don't need to consider. Yeah, and here is just multiplication. It doesn't matter. So the time complexity is still on. Thank you. If you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe.